Every day we escape, losing all of our faith. We can't live this way. Feel me slowly fade away. Feel me slowly fade away. As far as
times we had, I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I'll break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I'll work it out, I'll work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath.
All right, cleaning up process all situated. I think we can get started with the vlog now today. One thing I noticed yesterday was the massive quantity of time that was involved in order to actually plan, take, retake. After you take the video, then you have to download it onto the computer. Then you've got to create the project. I had to download the software, re-download the software because my version was too old. As you can see, I'm kind of giving you a breakdown of the time frame that took me just getting that up and ready. Then after that's uploaded, downloaded rather, then I can actually import all of the video that I took yesterday. Then you got to go and find music to put in the background, which is always a challenge as well, finding good music. And I'm trying to stay true to the idea that we need to use copyright-free music unless we're paying for it. So that's what I was using because that's what I expect my students to be able to go out and try to find free music, and it's copyright-free. So that's what I did. So anyway, also it's pretty dang boring to watch this if there's no excitement going on, and I'll be honest with you, there's not a lot of excitement going on. So I think we just need to move things a little bit faster and hopefully make that a little more entertaining for you. So that's going to be the process moving forward. So today I got my youngest daughter Lexi agreed to go on a hike with me out in the woods around our area, and we're going to kind of vlog that a little bit. In that process, we're going to stop off at a couple of my game cameras that I have out there. That's another passion I have, is getting those videos, preparing for hunting seasons. I thoroughly love hunting. I love the process. I love everything about it. So I know that isn't everybody's thing, but it's something I love. So you're going to find out a little bit about me and my video taking. I'm not going to be exposing you to anything other than that. So she's going to go along with me. She's agreed to do that. And I'll talk maybe a little bit more about some of my other passions. I think I aspire to be a jack of all trades and master of none. Really, master of none is that I don't know if you ever really can master anything. I think if you did, it'd probably get boring. So I aspire to keep learning all the time and hopefully pass that along. So anyway, let's get this vlog started, and we'll get Lexi going, and you'll meet her, and we'll be off on our hike. Let's actually come here. There's one more thing we gotta do before we leave. Hold still. I'm gonna wrap you up.
why?
What do you mean why? It's why everybody bought all that toilet paper, ain't it? You good with this?
No, I can't breathe.
Waiting for you to show.
One of the things that we have right out our back door, we're very lucky to have is, specifically us, we have a trail system right around our development. It's about a mile long, but the ability to be able to just walk out into the woods and enjoy the outdoors. Whether it's in the winter snowshoeing and walking through the snow, or in the summer, spring, whenever it is. We have things like this little brook that goes by. It's one of my other passions of photography, and it's one of my obstacles that I have to deal with is the messy environment that our forests seem to have. And I have to learn that that's more of a challenge than an obstacle, and take that challenge on and find other things other than very scenic views to take pictures of. But I just feel blessed to be able to have this in my environment. So just wanted to share that.
The deep inside of you, I know you want me to. You're just afraid to say.
It's hard to hold this.
When I'll make it through to find the life that we once had. I see it now, I feel it now. Real love, now I see you. Yeah, you know I do, to make it through the times we had. I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I'll break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
All right, we're at our first destination. This is where my tree stand is located, about 40-50 yards away. We have the game camera back here. We're gonna take out the SD card that's in there to see what kind of animals are on there. Wait a second. Start this over. All right, we're at our first destination here. We are about 40 yards from my tree stand, and the game camera is back where Lexi is. We took the SD card out of that, popped it into our bag so that we insert the new one, check the batteries. Batteries were okay, so we're good to go. We're gonna grab our stuff here, get to the next game camera, and then bring the cards home to see what kind of cool animals we might be able to see out in the woods. That's it. All right, go ahead. Times we had, I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I'll break through to. Are you glad you wore your boots?
Yeah.
So Webb, why'd you wear those boots? Does that make sense? Have to walk across there.
Yeah, somewhere the deep inside of you, I know you want me to. You're just afraid to say. Real love, now I see you, and I'll make it through to find the life that we once had. I see it now, I feel it now. Real love, now I see you, yeah, you know I do to make it through the times we had. I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I'll break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere.
All right. Lexi and I have been out doing this for quite a while. Maybe we'll try to get her on camera to answer some questions. Mix this thing up a little bit, but we're at our second location where I have another game camera out behind me, a tree stand up on the hill up here. Pulling out the micro SD card. It's a little bit different than the last game camera because it's got a tiny little micro SD card. Still incredible amount of memory on it, but just a little bit different. This camera actually has the ability to be able to preview the videos, but because the screen is so small, I just don't find it really worth it to do it. So we'll just bring it back to the house and take a look at it there. I was hoping to incorporate a little humor, but I'm just not feeling funny after the 2 hours that we've been out here hiking. What do you think? It's a long day. Yeah. So we've been trying. So we'll see what happens. See if I can't get Lexi to talk to you guys. And we'll take a look at if anything is on the cameras, we'll take a look at it. Generally this time of year, there's a lot less going on out in the woods. Animals kind of hunker down a little bit so we don't get as much activity. But never know until we get back. That's the beauty of doing this, that you never know what you're going to get back. It gives you motivation to go out and get those SD cards out of the cameras. I do have one more camera. It's kind of located a couple miles from here. We're not going to do that today. Went to see it the other day. There wasn't much on it, one deer, but I don't know. We'll see what these cards have to hold and bring them back to the house right now. So, what do you think about this whole experience today? I mean, you've come out and got the cameras off the game cameras before and done this hike, but never with a camera and stopping and starting and going back and starting and stopping. And what do you think about that?
Takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it fun, or does it kind of suck the life out of it?
It's fun because you're not just out there like getting the videos out of the game camera. You're doing other things.
So it does give you something else to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think that it forces you to kind of stop, and yeah, you're doing something else and you're focused on something else, and it draws your attention away from what's around you. But you do have to stop, and you do have to go back and forth, and it gives you opportunities to see different things. And for example, right now, while we're standing here talking, and I happen to be, because Lexi's standing on this side of me, I'm looking in this direction, I look over, and I'm like, wow, I might have something on camera. Do you know why, Lex? No. Okay, so if I'm over there and you're down there, like, what do you see over there?
Deer poop.
Deer poop! So you've been trained well. You can identify what deer poop is, but there's deer poop over there, which means that deer probably walked right by the camera, and we may have it on camera. So hopefully we'll be able to show you that as I swing this microphone around and make it sound even better. So who knows, there might be more stuff on there, but it was fun irregardless, huh?
Yeah.
I'd do it again. I don't know if I'd spend too much time, but it's definitely a consumer of time, and I can see how people would stop doing it because it's important to go out and enjoy the environment and not just do this. So just finding a balance, I think that's what we'll plan on doing, and hopefully if the weather cooperates a little bit better, I'll be able to start doing a little bit of a photography vlog. That's really kind of where I want things to go. I've been spending a lot of time along the ocean the past few weeks on sunrises, and maybe I'll post some of those pictures in the vlog I do regarding photography, but hoping I'm kind of a fair weather photographer. I know there's a lot of landscape photographers out there that will tell you that bad weather offers up some of the best pictures, and I would have to agree with that, but lately it's been 20s and a little rainy or potential snow, so I've been shying away. I have spent some cold mornings on photographing the Nubble Lighthouse, but if the weather doesn't get better, I'm just going to go out anyway. But I don't like going out when it's raining and wet, just so I don't ruin my gear. So anyway, let's get this back to the house and have a look-see to see if we have anything good on those cameras. Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, somewhere deep inside of you, I know you want me to. You're just afraid to say real love. Now I see you and I'll make it through to find the life that we once had. I see it now, I feel it now. Real love, now I see you, yeah, you know I do, to make it through the times we had. I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I'll break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I'll work it out, I'll work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Is this thing all right? What the heck?
All right. So it's not so easy to look into the eye of the camera. It's always easier to look at the screen and not at the eye. But it looks so much better when you look at the screen after the fact. Whatever. Anyway, so we've made it to our first destination here. This is my first game camera. Just got to check to see. We have trains. Again. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep this going. If you listen well enough, you can hear the highway on one side of us and the trains on the other. We have the Downeaster that goes by, as well as freight trains occasionally. So it's a little bit of nature with a hint of reminder of where we really are. What kind of fun animals we might see on our adventure. So that's it. So Lexi's being a good sport. You gotta look in the lens and know that screen. It's so tempting to look at the screen just to see what you're looking at. But even though we're this far away and it looks like we're far away, we're not really that far away. So you really gotta look into the lens and pretend there's somebody in there looking at you. There might be 23 people that watch this, you know. There she is. I don't know why she's a she. It's a she. Where's the record button? Gotta turn stuff on. You touch that, that moves. We can't do this. Okay, kid. Lexi, I wasn't recording. I'm just gonna record this over. Dang it. I'll turn this on.